Hello, all my Neverlandin' friends. I tell you what, I've got one final Christmas recommendation for you, and the price is unbeatable at this time, I must say. This is a great time to make this Christmas purchase, and you might not necessarily get this in a store. I believe this is mainly for a digital purchase of this, but I highly recommend that you pick up Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, why do I make this recommendation? Well, let's go and give a little bit of history. I played the original Final Fantasy VII. I didn't finish it on the PlayStation, but I remember playing it and enjoying it. It was interesting, but I was not a big fan of the combat system. I didn't really like the turn-based style combat. Of course, now you can play the original on a PlayStation, and probably some other systems, I think even the Switch. You can play the original, like the PC version, and you can even have modifications where you have your limit break ready to go anytime. You can instantly heal up. So you can mainly just go through and experience the story of the game. But if you're looking for some in-depth and a great Christmas recommendation, this year, over the summer, when I was furloughed from my job, I spent at least 2 months, I think, playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. The characters were outstanding. Of course, we knew the characters were good from the original game, but getting a chance to revisit these characters, have them fully voiced by great actors, was phenomenal. And I felt more in-depth, like I was walking in their world. Instead of looking top-down, I was inside of their world and experiencing with them as Cloud and going through the adventure. And the characters were more in-depth. The story was, even though some people were worried that they were only covering like the very first part of what the game is, this took what would be the first maybe 10 hours of the original game and turned it into 40 plus. And that doesn't even include all the extras between side missions and playing against these boss battles inside a virtual system to unlock all these great rewards. There's so many extra things to unlock that are so much fun that I kept coming back for more. I played through it multiple times. I played it through on a normal, I played it through on easy just to kind of build up levels and unlock a few more things, and then I challenged myself to play through it on hard after I felt I had leveled the characters up to be powerful enough to attack at the hard level, and it was super challenging, but it's not so challengingly difficult that you might, as me, I get frustrated. I don't have that much patience, I guess. That certain games, the challenge gets too frustrating, I feel like I'm stuck, then I don't continue with the game, which I have had happen on Jedi Fallen Order. It's a great game, it really is, but I did get stuck on a couple bosses, and I just kind of, so okay, let me come back to this. Nothing in Final Fantasy VII, no boss was such a challenge that I couldn't figure out how to beat them, or I got frustrated and decided, well, let me come back to this. I was so enthralled, and even though, I got defeated a few times by these bosses, they did challenge me. But I found the way to win. There's so many things you can do besides just stand around and block or attack or dodge. There are spells, there are different attacks. There's so many different ways to come at an enemy in this that you can mix up your strategy and you can command an entire team in those combats. It was so much fun and so exciting to unlock new abilities, getting new weapons. I cannot recommend this game enough. And right now, it is half price. I was even just seeing today on Facebook from Square Enix, they're talking about this game being out for half price. Now, you might be able to buy it in a store for half price and get a physical copy. I'm not sure, but I think mainly it is a digital copy. So if you were to purchase a PlayStation card or some sort of gift card, you can recommend it, or you can get into somebody's account and say, I'm going to buy you this game digitally. This would be a great Christmas gift. If you find a way to gift it to somebody, then do it. While it is half price, it is worth twice that. I bought a deluxe edition, I got a book, I got a miniature soundtrack, which I ended up buying the full soundtrack later off of Apple iTunes, because the music is fantastic, it is emotional, it is the same music you had from before, only fully orchestrated, plus a lot of new music has been added in by new composers. There's nothing bad that I can say about this game, except for the fact that it came to an end. I did want to play some other games, so I did have to uninstall it, and I was kind of sad to do it, but really, talking about this and wanting to share this with you, I've kind of been wanting to reinstall it and play it again. Although I really need to finish playing some of the other games I've been playing that I have been enjoying. I want to make sure I finish those, but part of me really wants to jump in and play this game again. This was the best game of the year, in my opinion. This was my favorite thing that came out this year, and this is my big recommendation for something for Christmas, if you can do it, especially while it is half price. But as with every video, please like, please subscribe, please visit my Patreon page and help support me to make more videos, more podcasts. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast as well. It's audio only. We're going to have a lot of fun. I've got a lot of great things coming up ahead for the coming year. And, of course, Merry Christmas.